So why was Sheena so different than the ones I met before her and the ones I met after her? Or was she the same and she just can't see she was the same? See, if someone wants to be with you, they want to be with you. But if they don't, everyone will eventually let you go. But letting you go don't mean you believe I let you go. When I'm talking about everyone and not you specifically. Because you handled it the worst for Mary Bell second and then Daphne third. See, one of you I married. One of you I was in the longest relationship with. And one of you was just another one night stand. Like the ones before you. Besides Rose. And then Stephanie after you, which went on for about 2 to 3 weeks. Which again. The longest relationship I had was kind of because I was chasing after her and confused by her too. But I'm writing her letters differently than I wrote you, of course. Why? I had a different issue then. The shipmates. Even if they wrote the letters to you or I did about them and what they're trying to do to me. What do I know about typing letters anyway or not? If I'm not typing letters to you and I'm handwriting letters to you, here's the thing for you to understand about that. I only wrote Mary Bell handwritten letters. I don't have a typewriter at home or on the ship. Yeah, if my shipmates do, there's only one guy we both know they could use, the yeoman. And only one guy is a better typist than the saw. Him. Only one guy at the time cannot make a lot of typing errors. Or none. If no typing errors were made, I didn't type it at all. I'm dyslexic, fool. That's why I wasn't really good when I did it in school. But I gotta get my transcripts from the fucking school system to even show you. That takes time. Right? I can't just tell you either. You believe me? I was not a good typist in school or after school. I tried occasionally with my mom's typewriter. She had a typewriter at the house. That was on the Navy on the ship. See, only one person can type in our division. The yeoman. The guy typing up Lieutenant Guzman's reports. That ain't the battery guy. Is it? But if they're doing things to me, they're gonna scare him too, right? He can't come forward either. He's under the same problem I have with them. So I'm surviving till morning, whatever they're doing to me. He might not survive the night if they do something to him, you understand? If I'm at a different faith level than you too, what you're trying to do to me is sin to you. I'm forgiving it so it's not sin to me. And I'm repenting of it if I can too by morning. See, that's all you have to do with the Lord is confess what you actually did that night. And see, I'm confessing what I know I did and what I don't know I did too, right? I'm agreeing they could have typed you letters, but I don't know what they said. I can't type you letters I never typed. I can't be a better typist than I am now than then either. Either I can slowly improve over time because I'm going into a medical field. But I'm still doing what? That you can't do with a typewriter. Proofreading. You can't proofread with a typewriter. You gotta use whiteout. Again, whiteout. With a typewriter. If there ain't a bunch of whiteout, I didn't type you those damn letters at all. Because I'm not a good typist. And you can't make me a better typist than I am. See, when I'm typing you live, I'm not faking it. That's how I really type. That's why there's a lot of typos. I'm a little dyslexic too. ask why I was a slow learner in the third grade. You're saying the letters backwards. Yeah, I'm confusing my D's with my B's too, right? It's one of the signs you're a little dyslexic. Now, of course, Mr. Reeves knows about that, and people who are really dyslexic knows about that. But again, I was never diagnosed with it formally. So that means I'm not dyslexic. Or you're not testing me to see if you're dyslexic. You already made up your mind. See, that's prejudice. You know that, right? I know it is. You know me better than I know myself, huh? Right. Prejudice. I can't correct you about my life because you know me better than I know myself, huh? Psychiatrist or psychologist. 2. You can't be wrong. You can't make mistakes. That's evil. For a reason. That's malpractice for a reason too. I can't do nothing about it. Don't mean I don't care. See, I'm trying to get you to not do it because I don't know what to do about it. Whatever you're doing. So are we all getting the $1,200 stimulus package or not? I called my bank to see if I was getting it too. Of course. Or is it just certain people getting it? You don't include the disabled with that, do you? Or do you not include us? See, I'm prepared either way to make it to the next month. One of my cards don't go through till about 2 weeks after I pay it anyway. And then another one is coming in because I can't find it. You know, the trash situation and the paranoia situation and the training as a ninja situation still. And karate. So you understand why there's trash on the floor or catalogs on the floor or flyers on the floor or things on the floor. If you want to date me or not. There's a reason for this. I'm testing like in sleeping with the enemy too. I'm not dealing with an enemy female or an enemy male. Why? Because either one can do you wrong. Right? Anyone can do you wrong if they're doing you wrong and denying they're doing you wrong too. Try to play eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and baby for a baby, and all kind of shit like that. I ain't saying you can't. So could a Jesus up. You would have a problem if Jesus was with 8 women, including Mary Magdalene. But you can't handle the Jewish side of it. If you're following Jewish law, who judged Mary? Joseph or some other man? Here's the point again. Do you bring someone else's wife to someone else to judge her in Judaism? No. Only one man can judge a woman caught in the act of adultery, and that's her husband. Or you're not being Jewish at all. No. And Jesus was a Jew first. He started Christianity when he died on the cross for our sins. And yes, right. The law of Moses does allow you to have more than one wife. And in Isaiah, it says of the Messiah, 7 women shall take hold of one man. Right? You all agree that's talking about the Messiah, where the reproach is having a child with the Messiah, because they couldn't have one with the previous few lovers, like the woman at the well. No, I'm saying that. Guido. Right? Right. She had 6 men, and then met the 7th man. Jesus. And he's still, even if a hermaphrodite, a man. And a woman. But he'll wear a girdle around his chest if he's a woman and me. He would have to hide it from the Jews too. Until what point? The cross. That's why John had to change Stethos to Mastolis in Revelations. I already told you that. I keep telling you that. What? And he uses the girdle. A male don't have to wear a girdle even if he's fat. And overweight. Women do. If they're hermaphrodite. But don't believe me. My job ain't to convince you. It's to try to tell you. You understand the difference? And see, the problem with that, whether it's to convince you or not, is you have a choice too. And if more people are denying it anyway already, I don't expect you to understand that. Right? Right. Whether you do or not. It's only for me and possibly another male, or up to 12 females if I can't find a male. There's a reason for that too. Right. But I'm supposed to have another male. So it's supposed to be. But no more than 12 females. There's a limit you can be with. Now it could be new or old. I don't know that either, but. But like I said, you gotta decide.